What is up, my buttery biscuits? In today's video, we're going to be talking about Sephora because they are doing a mass layoff yet again. And I say yet again because if you guys don't remember, I want to say it was about 3 years ago. Maybe it was like right after the pandemic. They had done a layoff. And I was a little bit more understanding of that because obviously I was like, okay, look, I totally get it. The pandemic has affected a lot of businesses. A lot of places were shut down for a long period of time. So therefore, they were losing millions of dollars. I get that. People didn't even understand during this time that I was frustrated at the whole topic because so many people were coming at me sideways saying, oh, of course they're going to have to lay people off. It's because of the pandemic. But they weren't understanding what I was saying is at that time is I would like to know if the higher ups at Sephora, like the CEOs and whatever they call CFOs or whatever the hell their names are at the higher up corporate, are they taking a pay cut? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like 9 times out of 10, these higher ups will be like, I'm making $15 million a year. I don't want to take a pay cut. Let me go ahead and lay off 5,000 people rather than them taking a pay cut. Do you know what I mean? And people didn't understand where I was coming from in that regard. I'm like, of course, I totally get it. Businesses are shutting down. I know that they're going to have to lay off some people. I get that. But I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all, but like, can they be getting a pay cut too? Because say, for example, do you really think their life is going to be severely affected if like a person at a CEO at Sephora is making $15 million a year and they take a pay cut down to $12 million a year? Do you think their life is going to be drastically changed? No, but all these hundreds of people, if not thousands of people that are getting laid off, their lives are going to change. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, that's where I was coming from, but people didn't understand it. Now I want to say, I am so sorry, but I feel like this situation right here is even more dramatic and just even more eye-opening to me because now they're going to be laying off at-home employees to replace them with AI. And if you guys shop online, you guys already know how difficult it is to actually shop with an online person, a human. It could still be difficult to get help shade matching or picking out products, and now you're going to have to be relying solely on a robot. I do know as of right now, they do have a system already that is like completely already AI'd, but you could have the opportunity to speak to a human if you wanted to. Well, now that's no longer going to be an option and it's going to be AI only. I do want to say I feel like this situation to me is so eye-opening and just so trippy because when I was 17 or maybe 18 years old, I worked at Ralph's, and during this time we did not have self-checkout machines, and there was this guy that would always come in to shop. He literally would come in every single day to shop. He was like one of those daily grocery shoppers to buy his groceries just for the day rather than like, I don't know, a normal person I feel like would buy, you know, maybe once a week, maybe once every other week type of thing, you know. But also too, he was a little bit older, so I was like, oh, maybe this is like a hobby of his to get out of the house. Anyways, nonetheless, he came in one time and overnight we had put in self-checkout machines. We just put in one row of them. There was only 3. And I had a long line. So I told him, I was like, oh, sir, you can go to the self-checkout machine. This fool snapped. Like, honestly, y'all, like he sounded like so unhinged and so he was so aggressive. He's like, I'm not going to that damn machine. The machines are replacing humans. And honestly, y'all, at this time, especially being that I was like 17 or 18 years old, like, hello, I'm so naive. I'm like, okay, sir, you're tripping. Calm down. You know, like I literally was like, okay, sir, like, damn, you know, like, let me hurry on up and like get these groceries scanned so I can hurry up and get to him. Cause I was like, damn, this is uncomfortable. Fast forward to now, I'm 33 years old and I'm starting to see that like robots and AI are being implemented more and more into our everyday lives. And it's so crazy because I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually really is taking humans' jobs. Like, for example, if you go to McDonald's now, they have a whole row of like those machines where you go to click to order rather than going to see a human. And this to me is just so crazy that I'm like, oh my gosh, as the years are going on, more and more humans are being replaced with robots because it's in your everyday life now, you know? And I'm like, damn, this just really sucks. I do feel like though, when it comes down to some things, I don't think that like robots can replace a human's job, you know? Like, for example, like, can you imagine robots trying to help you at Sephora? It's like, no. And on top of that too, maybe just because I'm so extroverted that I love human connection. I love having a conversation with somebody that I'm like, maybe it's me that just finds it weird. I don't really know, you know? But I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't want robots like replacing humans because I don't know. I don't want to talk to a robot. I get so frustrated. Like when I have to call the bank, y'all. Oh my gosh, when I have to call the bank and it's like that automated like recording and then they hear something in the background and it's like, oh, we're sorry. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I'm like hitting 00000 just to speak to a human. I'm like, damn, I don't want to deal with this, you know? But anyways, y'all, we're going to be talking about that within today's video. Oh, also another thing that I did want to touch on because I kind of felt like this went into the fast food worker thing is I thought it was really crazy because I had made a TikTok and people didn't understand what I was saying. Because speaking about robots, right? people didn't understand what I was saying, that I was like, oh, here specifically in California, the minimum wage for fast food workers is going up to $20. And I had said within this video, I was like, wait, does this now mean a $5 Big Mac is going to go up to $10? And of course, there was so many people misunderstanding what I was saying. People were coming at me sideways and saying, are you saying that fast food workers don't deserve a livable wage? And I'm like, what the hell? I'm not saying that whatsoever. What I'm saying by this is if a price of a cheeseburger goes up, you know, double and a half, and you're only getting a $5 raise, you're going to end up worse off. Do you know what I mean? Say, for example, if you were making $1 per hour working at McDonald's, but rent was $100, cool, right? But then it's like, oh, okay, you're gonna get let's just say $5 an hour now, but then your $100 a month rent is now gonna go up to $700. It's like you're not really winning there. Do you know what I mean? People don't really understand that. Say, for example, any single time minimum wage goes up, the cost of living goes up, everything around you goes up. So that's what I wasn't saying that whatsoever. But then people were commenting to me and DMing to me, and then some people from my family had saw that video too, and they were like, do you know what's really crazy? Is there, I guess this is kind of like a conspiracy theory. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. But people were saying that what they're doing is they're raising the minimum wage for fast food workers. So that way they're justified in raising the price of the food. Say, for example, a $5 Big Mac, right? It's now going to go up to $7.50. But then they're going to lay off employees and have robots take over. That they're just going to have like 2 workers inside the store. And then they're mostly going to be like robots now, the little ordering machines and things like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I just feel like it's so crazy. I feel like this is like, what's that movie with Will Smith? Like iRobot? Like, y'all, is that bound to happen to us? I don't know. Anyways, y'all, if you guys are interested in this topic, we're going to be talking about Sephora today. And also, I do want to say, I feel like this really sucks because it's like right before the holidays. Like, why would Sephora do that? Do you know what I mean? I'm sure they're probably going to be getting like severance packages and things like that. But like, couldn't you have waited until after the holidays? Like, why would you do it during this time? I don't quite understand that. But anyways, we're going to be talking about that within today's video. Make sure you guys click the link down below. Head over to my second channel. It's my travel channel with my brother. We upload new videos there every single Sunday. There was something else I was going to tell you, but I forgot. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get into it. I am so sorry, y'all. I was so rambly in that intro, but it's just so crazy to me, like, just to think about things. Do you know what I mean? Like, the older I get, I'm like, oh my gosh, my eyes are opening more to more things. And I feel like when I was younger, I don't know, I just didn't think about things that much. Like when I was 17, 18 years old, like the only thing on my mind was like, oh my gosh, like where am I gonna go this weekend? Who am I going out with? Like where's the party at? I didn't care about anything else. And then now I'm like, I'm thinking about that guy. Honestly, I wish you guys could like get a vision into my brain to see this guy and the way he was. And I thought he was crazy, but then now I'm like, oh my gosh, was he right all along? Like, was he right? Like we're starting to see it, like people are losing their jobs to robots. Now I do want to say this is a bit of a speculation because I did see this post from Estee Laundry on Instagram. If you guys have not followed Estee Laundry before, they pretty much post like, I don't want to say drama type of stuff. They post a little bit more business related stuff. Like say, for example, this, you know, being with Sephora. I do want to say when Sephora was doing their first massive layoff, I think that I got the information from Estee Laundry. If you guys are interested in this type of stuff, like they do talk a lot about legal stuff, about jobs and stuff like that. Follow Estee Laundry on Instagram. I think they're a very resourceful Instagram if you guys are interested in this type of stuff. So once again, this is a speculation that it is due to AI. But as I read this, you guys will see it does make complete sense that it is AI. I just don't think that Sephora is going to get out there and openly say to a current Sephora employee, hey, you're going to be losing your job to a robot. You know what I mean? Obviously, people are going to be very mad about that. So I'm sure they're just probably saying, oh, we're making budget cuts type of thing. But this is what it says right here. So this is what they posted on their story. Now, I do want to go ahead and point out that they did post this 5 days ago. And I kind of waited on making this video because I was hoping that more information would come out, because with the last Sephora layoff, so many people were commenting about it on social media. So many people were making posts about it, and so many other different sites were posting about it. So I did want to gather more information. However, I have yet to see more information about this. So if you guys are any Sephora employees right now that are currently being affected by this, please let us know in the comment section what this is all about. I will be reading the full timeline of everything because they kind of did a online Zoom type of thing and then emailed everybody how things are going to roll out. So this is what it says right here. This was a text, I assume. It says Sephora just laid off their entire WFH chat team. I'm going to go on a limb here and just say I think that WFH means work from home. Let me know if I am wrong about that. Chat team today on a mandatory town hall meeting / Zoom, effective December 31st. Nobody is sure if it is due to AI, as the program has continued to grow exponentially year over year. Have screenshots of our email for the Zoom if you need it. Around 200 people lost their jobs, if not more. I am so sorry, but y'all, this is just mind blowing to me that this is right before the holidays. Like, I understand if you're going to, go ahead and continue moving forward with, say, for example, the AI thing, then okay, like, what can we do about that? Obviously, I do think it is a very, very unfortunate situation. And I think it's really shitty of them to replace their human employees with robots if that is the case. But let's just say, like, what can we do about it? Okay, they're going to go ahead and make their, company however they want to make their company. But my whole thing is like, how are you doing this during the holidays? Like, who is making these decisions? Because look, they're going to be getting a severance package and they are going to be assisted with getting some job placement. But can you guys just imagine during this time, even if you are getting a severance package, this is so difficult because this is a very difficult time of year where everyone's stressing about getting gifts and making holiday this and holiday that, and it's just really stressful time of year. And you're gonna go and lay people off. Like, where's your heart? Like, if you're gonna move forward with this, not only do I think that is shitty, but on top of that too, the time of year. Do you know what I mean? Like, couldn't you have waited until like March rather than do it during the holidays? It just doesn't make sense to me. But this is what it says right here as far as the timeline. I had a full timeline listing of it. It said Wednesday, November 1st, home chat closure announced to employees, separation summary and important information to FT home chat Sephora email address. I want to say FT means FaceTime. I really don't know. If you guys work for Sephora or knows what these abbreviations stand for, please let us know in the comment section. It says job placement support info to FT home chat Sephora email address. It says Friday, December 22nd, last day of work for those who opt to stay until program close. Pay will continue through 12/31, December 31st, sorry. Severance agreement sent via DocuSign from employee relations to personal email addresses. Severance payment to be made within 30 days of signing agreement. So I do want to say at least they are providing a severance package, but I'm just like, still, that's... I could just only imagine, y'all. Like, okay, I'm getting a severance package, but I'm like, damn, how long is that going to hold me off? Like, what if I can't find another job? And then it says right here, Wednesday, November 1st to Sunday, December 31st, FT home chat employees may review and apply to open positions. I guess they are giving them the opportunity to apply to other Sephora jobs. And then it says November 8th, BPO applications due. I don't know what BPO stands for. Somebody please let me know down below. And then it says FT home chat employees choosing to leave prior to December 31st to notify via at home chat support for Sephora. And then Sunday, December 31st, last day for home chat program. Sephora benefits end for remaining FT home chat employees. And then it says if enrolling in Cobra to continue benefits coverage, Sephora will pay the first 2 months directly to the carrier. I don't know what Cobra is, but maybe it is some type of like health insurance. I want to say at least they are getting a severance package, but I'm so sorry. I just feel like this timing of year, it has me feeling some type of way about Sephora, y'all. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. I just get frustrated about this because I'm like, damn, like, look, I get it. If times are changing and maybe they did see that, hey, robots can do the job better. And of course, they're going to be a corporation and they're going to be greedy and they're going to be like, the CEO is probably like, whoa, if I lay off all these employees, I can give myself another $1 million a year. You know what I mean? They're going to go ahead and do what they want to do. But I'm just like, damn, do you not have a heart? Like, why are you doing it around this time of year? I have a problem in general. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I'm sorry if you guys want to label me as a conspiracy theorist, that's fine. I don't care. But I have a problem in general if like humans are getting replaced by AI, because I'm sorry, but if any of you guys have ever had a phone conversation with a robot, y'all know it is so frustrating because they can't understand you the way a human can. Do you know what I mean? So I already feel some type of way about that, but then it's like, damn, on top of that too, the holidays, y'all. And I don't know. I just feel like they could have waited a little bit, but that's my little 2 cents on the situation. If any of you guys are directly affected by this Sephora layoff, please let us know in the comment section. I'm very curious to know more information about this. Obviously, once again, this is a speculation that they are being replaced by AI. But let's just go ahead and keep it real here. After reading that timeline and reading that message that was posted, obviously it's looking that way. You know what I mean? If the at-home chat team is being replaced, clearly how else are they going to be replaced? Do you know what I mean? They're not being replaced with any other employees if all of them are being laid off, right? So just do take that with a grain of salt. If you guys have any more information, please let us know down in the comment section below. And make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.